As we come on the air tonight, a dramatic ending to the Rohim Deeds murder trial. A judge has declared a mistrial after jurors could not reach a unanimous verdict.
This comes just one day after another stunning moment when jurors said they'd reached a verdict, but one jury person said they spoke up and disagreed. Madison Ricks was in the courtroom today. Madison, with this mistrial, what happens next?
Yes, after 4 long days of deliberations and a lot of back and forth, the jury could not come with a verdict. They only came with a partial verdict. They said they could not reach a unanimous verdict on some of the most serious charges like felony murder, malice murder, and aggravated assault on a peace officer.
All right, we'll be in recess.
In this courtroom, tough decisions are made.
Whatever your verdict is, it must be unanimous. That is agreed to by all of you.
Friday, both sides came to court with new arguments. The prosecution raised concerns about one juror's background, asking for the juror to be removed.
It's come to our attention this morning that juror number 51 has been arrested at least 3 times. One of those occasions was in 2004.
Judge Sarah Wall denied that request. The defense also made their own move, asking for a mistrial. They claim law enforcement activity outside the courthouse was an attempt to intimidate both them and the jury.
At least 9 different law enforcement agencies assembled within view of the jury room right out here. Guns were, they were moving big, large guns and carrying them. There were what looked like pepper spray or something being loaded into large guns. Several officers had zip ties. There were cars circling the parking lot with sirens and blue lights flashing.
Wall denied that request as well. This all comes after a surprising turn on Thursday. Jurors announced they'd found Deeds guilty on 4 charges, including felony murder. But when the judge asked each juror if they agreed with the verdict, one said no.
Step back to the jury room and continue your deliberations.
Jurors continued to disagree Friday, coming back with a partial verdict after sending several notes to the judge.
If you were given additional time, do you believe the jury could reach a unanimous verdict on the other counts, or do you believe the jury to be deadlocked?
Yes, the judge then declared a mistrial on those 4 counts, but she did find Deeds guilty on count 5, possession of a firearm by a first offender. And that means Deeds could go back to a second trial, and now he faces sentencing on that guilty verdict. Reporting live in Concord, Madison Ricks, 13 WMAZ News.
Thanks, Madison. As we told you yesterday, jurors first announced that they'd agreed to convict Deeds on 4 of the 5 charges, including felony murder and malice murder. But one juror spoke up, saying they disagreed. The judge then told the jury to go back and to keep on deliberating.